Yeah. Good morning, Jai Jinendra. We will. I'm looking forward to having a great session with you all. We'll start with first a prayer to express our gratitude to all the teachers, Tirthankars, Acharyas, emancipated souls. Om Namo Arihantanam. Om Namo Shri Siddhanam. Om Namo Ayariyanam. Om Namo Vajrayanam. Namo Savasaunam Eso Panchanamukaro Eso Panchanamukaro Sava Pavapanasano Mangalanancha Savesim Padamamaha Mangalam. Good morning, Jajinendra. Thank you for joining. What we will do is uh, let's at early morning let's do something for our neck, and it's not the number of repetitions. Just look over your right, just turn the neck towards your right side and stay there for a few seconds. Feel if it's tight, one side may be tighter than the other. To the center, stay on the left for a couple of seconds. One more time to the right. Make it a gradual, don't and see if you can stretch a little bit more. Center to the left, stretch a little bit more. One more time to the right. Continue breathing to the center. To the left, release. Take the, in this case, right hand and push the neck, rather pull it towards the right ear. Try to push it towards the right ear. You're feeling the stretch on the left side. Gently, don't exert too much pressure. You don't want to get hurt. This is just you're trying to give it extra strength, extra support for the stretching. On the left side, and release. So it's to the ceiling, to the floor. One more time to the ceiling, to the floor, and release. Let's do a clockwise. Looking down, top of the head is 12 o'clock. Going towards right, 1 o'clock. Gradually 2, 3 to the right ear. Start the journey backwards, 4, 5, 6 all the way in the back. 7, 8, 9 towards the left. 10 coming down. 11, 12 to the floor. Release. 12 to the floor. Counterclockwise, 11 going left. 10, 9 to the extreme left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 to the right. Continue breathing. 2, 1, 12 to the floor. Release. One of the things you may want to keep in mind is two things particularly. Unless the posture calls for retaining your breath, definitely continue breathing and observe. Observe your breath if the mind is going anywhere, and observe what's happening inside. The second thing to keep in mind, one was the breath, other is to close your eyes. A way to internalize much better. Any posture other than the headstand, I can't think of any posture that where you can't close your eyes. Even headstand people who have been proficient, they close their eyes. So keep those two in mind: breath and eyes. So withdrawing our senses, going pratyahara, withdrawing the senses, going inwards. So let's continue with that. We'll look at the eyes. Eyes, take the right, adjust the eyeballs to the right side, center, left side, center, remove your glasses, right, You have to feel the stretch that something different is happening. You move the eyeballs to the really extreme center, which is not normal, which you're not used to, which means you're trying to exercise certain smaller muscles on the right and to the left and center. To the ceiling, it should feel unnatural ki kya ho raha hai. Floor, ceiling, which we don't exercise some of these areas. Floor, ceiling, floor. It may look so trivial ki ye kya hai. But when you do unnatural motion, then you see, okay, maybe that area is not been exercised properly. What are the poses you're doing? So let's top right, bottom left, top right, bottom left, top right, bottom left, release. Top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right, release. Let's do a clockwise. Try to keep your eyes open throughout the whole cycle and moving the eyeballs very, very gradually. At the 12 o'clock ceiling, 1 to the right, continue breathing 2, 3 to the extreme right, starting the journey 4 down, 5, 6 floor, 7 to the left, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to the ceiling, release, relax. To counterclockwise, 12 to the ceiling, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 to the right, 2, 1, 12, release. Let's bring the thumb, the level of the nostril, level of the nose, try to bring it closer with the focus on it without blinking, and bring it closer. And I've yet to meet a person, but I've read people saying that, I've read in the books that some of these eye exercises, if you do on a regular basis, it reduces the need, it eliminates the need for the glasses. So that's that. While we are seated, let's do a couple of hip and then we'll move on to the knee. We'll come back to the hip a little bit later. Use the elbows, lean forward, try to have the knees touch the ground. Moving the legs further away helps it. Then you know how tight it is. Bringing it closer becomes a little bit harder. Bring it really close becomes a little bit more harder. Really close, then the knees may be touching, may not be touching, but that's what we want to get to, is to continue opening the hips. And release. Take the right leg and carry the baby. I'm sure many of you are able to do this. I can't see you because the video is off. Take the right leg behind the neck, back of the neck. As you can see, I'm still visualizing. Some of you are able to do it. Nice. Salutaji is very good. Flexible. Excellent. Very good. And chain the leg now. Left leg. Rock the baby. Take the leg. And release. We are going to do some variations in the, before we get up, let's just do, stretch the right leg in front of you. What I want you to do is focus on the knee and the area around the knee. So tighten just that part and release. Tighten that part, stay for a couple of seconds. Tighten it, tighten it, tighten it, and release. Tighten it and release. Change the leg. Tighten just the left knee. Everything else is fine. Is relaxed. Just the knee part. Release. Tighten the left knee. Release. One more time. We'll come back to the knee in a bit. So we have done the knee part. Let's get started with the sun salutation. We'll do one round. It's a standard way we have been used to, and then we'll include the variation. Center of the mat, front of the mat. Inhale, exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Forward bend. The palms are on the floor in line with the toes. Just bend the knee to the extent you need. Right leg back, either you can put the knee or just leave the leg as is. Retain the breath, the other leg back in the plank. Now you have two choices. Either you can come down completely or maintain an inch or so away from the ground and come into cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Walk in place. Feel the stretch on the calves, ankles when you're putting the heel to the floor. It's really such very difficult how you go ahead and without using any machine, how can you get a stretch? This is such an effective way. Left knee on the ground, right leg would come forward. Either you can put the knee on the ground or you can come forward directly depending on what you want to do. Exhale, the other leg forward. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, release. We are going to do the left leg, the standard. Prayer pose, inhale, exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, left leg back. Retain the other leg back. Lower the body, exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Walk in place. Feel the stretch. Inhale, left knee, right knee on the ground, left leg comes forward, or directly left leg comes forward. Exhale, the other leg comes forward. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, release. Here we are going to include the variation in this round. Inhale, exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Forward bend. Right leg back. In this, you go ahead and take the left leg and come into this opening the hip pose. And lean forward, stretch your hands in front of you. Come up. Retain the left breath, other leg back. Exhale, drop the body. Inhale, cobra. Shoulders down. Hips touching the ground. Inhale, inverted V. Left knee on the ground. Right leg comes forward. Again, lean in this opening. I don't really remember the name, but this posture, I should look it up. Come back up. Exhale, the other leg forward. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, release. So if you notice, we brought a little bit additional hip opening into the asana. So we're going to do on the left hand side, inhale, exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, forward bend. Left leg back. Right knee is bent. You're coming lower. Leaning forward. Forehead touching the ground. Hands stretched out. You're feeling the stretch in lower back, sitting on the right thigh, the different things it's doing. Come back up. Other leg back. Exhale, lower the body. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Right knee on the ground. Left leg is bent this time. Leaning forward. The weight is more on the left side. Straighten up. Bring the leg completely forward. Exhale, the other leg forward. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, release. A little bit tricky to include this in the steps, but once we repeat it a few times, it will become a flow. And let's go back to the one without, maybe we'll do one more variation in this third round, which is going to be seated warrior. Inhale, exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, right leg back. Come back up in the prayer and open up your chest, looking at the ceiling. Back is curved. Continue breathing. Bring both the palms to the floor. Retain the breath. Other leg back. Exhale, lower the body. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Left knee on the ground. Right leg comes forward. Straighten up in the prayer. Stretch your arms. Open your heart. Breathe. Maintain balance. Bring the palms to the ground. Exhale, the other leg forward. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, release. We'll do it on the left hand side with the warrior incorporated. Inhale, exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, stretch up. Left side, right? Inhale, exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, left leg back, left knee on the ground. Make sure the knee is kind of almost at the right angle. Prayer pose. Open your heart, stretch your arms. Continue breathing, maintain balance. Bring palms to the ground. Retain the breath, the other leg back in the plank. Exhale, lower the body. Inhale, cobra. Shoulders down, face smiling. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right knee on the ground. Left leg comes forward. In the prayer, open the arms, open your heart. Look at the ceiling, look at the sun. Exhale, put the palms to the ground. Exhale, the other leg comes forward. Inhale, stretch your heart back. Exhale, release. I would recommend you do one round on your own, the standard without variation, one on the right, one on the left. After you're done, come back in Savasana. This time, try to go a little bit more internal. You don't have to listen to any instruction. You may want to close your eyes also. Legs about shoulder width apart, palms facing up, mouth closed, breathing through your nostrils. Inhaling, tummy expands. Exhaling impurities, tummy contracts. Maintain this rhythmic breathing. Count of 4 inhalation, count of 4 exhalation. Let the heart rate come back, lower down. What I would like to do is after the break, we should come back to knee strengthening before we do the leg lifts. Okay? Oh, take both the hands above your head, stretch your body, stretch. Right leg, right hand. Left leg, left hand. Both the legs, both the hands, stretch. Release. Roll over to your right hand side. Take this right position. Have the left hand in front of near the hip. So tighten the left leg and bring it up. This time you're really tightening this whole leg. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. This time, now go ahead and plant the left leg behind the right. And now lift the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it? And lie down. Change the side rather on the left hand side. I used to have knee pains. I believe me, this works. It may sound, but keep the leg tight. 3 to the right side, 4, 5, 6. Release. Rest the right leg behind the left. Take the left leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more thing that may help is take the right leg and big circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you can see the hip is opening. On the counterclockwise, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and release. We didn't do the rotation on the left leg earlier, so we just have to change the side again so we can do the rotation with the left leg. Sorry about that. clockwise. On the left, tighten the leg, 2. Make the circle, big circle, 3. Big circle, 4, 5, and 6. Counterclockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know it. Depending on the size of the circle, that tells you how flexible your hip is. And release. Lie down on your back. Getting ready for leg lifts. We do a modified leg lifts. Take the right leg, let it rest on the left thigh. Grab hold of the left leg behind the left thigh. Keep the leg straight. Come back, come up. Continue breathing. Come up, lower down. Come up, lower down. And release. Change the leg. Left knee on the right thigh. Grab hold of it under the thigh. Keep the leg parallel. Come up and down. One more time. And release. This time we are going to do a little bit modified twist for the back. Stretch both the hands. Legs are bent. And move the legs to the right side, looking over to your left. You'll notice this is much easier. Much easier. Less effective, baby. Much easier to touch. To the center. And to the left again, looking over your right. Feel the stretch in your back. Twist. And to the center. Straighten the legs. Take your t-shirts. We are going to do the double leg lifts. And getting ready for Sarvangasana. Shoulder stand after this. But right now, let's focus on double leg lifts. Again, listen to your body. Do that is comfortable without creating pain for the body. Both the legs together, palms close to the body. Inhale, both the legs up, down. You can take both the hands under your supporting your lower back if that helps you. Your preference, but engage the core. Both the legs up, down, up. One more time, 4, without touching the ground. And 5, bringing it up. Bring it down without touching the ground, just 1 inch, and come up, 6. Bring it lower, 7, lower, 8, lower, 9, lower, 10. Now grab the soles of both the feet and push the legs down, opening the hips. Straighten the legs, keep holding the soles of the feet. And with control, Om 8, Om 7, Om 6, Om 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1, and release. And relax. Palms facing up. Let the heart rate come back to normal. Again, The key thing in the shoulder stand is listen to your body. If you have any health related issues going on with the back or anything, exercise your caution, don't get hurt. And if you want to get into the position, don't straighten your leg until your hands are as high and as close to each other as possible. Until then, keep the legs be bent. And once you know you have the position, then you straighten the legs, so you're building a lot more straighter. So if you're ready, let's do it together. Inhale, gather up the energy, support your back, walk your hands higher. And now, straighten the leg. My thyroid is squeezed. That's one thing to know, that I think I've got a good pose. Close your eyes. And now take the right leg back behind the head, creating a scissor motion. Straighten the leg, bend the left leg, straighten, right leg, straighten, left leg bent, straighten, both the legs bent. And use the lower arm to come out of the plow. Rest in Savasana, arms facing up, legs about a foot apart. Oh, getting ready for fish, Matsyasana. Push your hips up. Take both the hands under you as straight as possible, as close to each other as possible. Lower down the body. Straighten the legs. All the weight will be on elbows. Lift your head up. Look at the toe. Glide a little bit forward. The chest is opened up. Plant the top of the head on the ground and continue breathing. Long inhalation, long exhalation. Stay there for 5 more seconds. And lift your head up, come out of the pose. Lie down in Savasana. Oh, getting ready for bridge, Setu Bandhasana. Bend the legs, and now let's try to pull the tummy in, core in, and as if it's going to touch the back muscles. Exhale, inhale, exhale, pull it in, keep it tight, push it in, and release. One more time. Exhale, pull the tummy in, release, exhale, pull the tummy in, release. Now push your hips up. You can just hold the ankles, or you can just clasp your fingers, whichever way. And now use the lower arms as the two pillars of the breath, pushing your hips higher even. Stay here for 15 seconds if you're comfortable. And if you would like to go, either you can stay there or come into the wheel. Plant both the hands close to your shoulders, close your ears, and walk your hands and legs close to each other. And lower the body, coming to Savasana, legs about a foot apart, palms facing up. Oh, this time, bend your legs, roll from side to side, wrap your hands around outside your knees. Inside of the knees, roll forward to backward. Make bigger movements. And come into the seated pose. For seated forward bend. Right leg bent, left leg stretched. Straighten your back, bend from lower back. Grab hold of the ankle or the toe, anywhere you're comfortable. Make sure the leg is bent. The other leg is not bent. The left leg should be straight, only right is bent. Bend from the lower back. Every exhalation, try to come down even a millimeter. Visualizing the upper part of the body is parallel. And come up, straighten up, change the side. Right is straightened, left is bent. Straighten your back, bend from lower back, grab hold of the ankle, toe, wherever you're comfortable. Right leg is straight. Upper part of the body is almost parallel to the ground. You may notice one side is freer than the other side. You're trying to see what's happening. And straighten up. Straighten both the legs. Plant the palms close to the body. Push yourself, lift yourself up and drop it so that way you're sitting tall. Go for the stars. Straighten your back. Bend from lower back. Grab hold of the ankles, toes. Bending from lower back really helps because your beginning posture itself is correct. And with visualization and regular practice, upper body will be almost parallel to the ground. And straighten up. Take the palms behind your back, getting ready for Spread the legs a little bit. Getting ready for the plank. You can start with the table. Bend the leg, push the hips up. And you can straighten the legs and come into the plank. And lower down. Lie down on your tummy. This time, the left leg is bent like this, and the left hand is resting next to the body on the front. Right hand is parallel to the body and relaxing. This is to verify you're breathing correctly as well. Inhaling, tummy expands, pushes against the ground. Exhaling, releases, goes away from the ground. Oh, getting ready for Bhujangasana. Plant both the hands close to your shoulders, forehead on the ground, legs together. Pushing the shoulders down, come up. The hips are still touching the ground. Those who want to do the advanced, you can try to see if the sole of the feet touch the upper part of the head. Yeah. And come down. Rest the opposite side. Left leg is bent. Right leg is bent. Right hand is close to the face and relaxing. Try to do for bow. Grab both the legs by the ankle. Push yourself up. Push the legs away from you. Upper body comes out. Create a rocking motion. And come down. Relax. Continuing the leg lifts. We're going to do the leg lift on our back, on our tummy now. Take both the hands under your thighs. Chin on the ground. Right leg up. Down. Left up. Down. Right up. Down. Left up. Right up. Create a stool. Rest the right knee on the sole of the left foot. Don't be wobbly. Continue breathing. And lower the leg. Left up, support the left knee by the sole of the right foot. And down. Relax. Squat. Relax. Getting ready for double leg lift. Chin on the ground. Gather up the energy. Lift both the legs. And down. Relax the opposite side. Oh, coming to the all the fours, the palms close to the knees, back is curved up, head is down, head looks up, back is curved down. Include the breathing with it, looking down, exhaling, inhaling, looking up. Get this motion. And come down. I think it's been a while since we did the straightening the neck. So clasp your fingers behind you. We'll plant the head a few inches away from our knees and then straighten the thighs. And come down, keep lying down in child pose, either this way or create a fist and rest your forehead. Separating the legs helps you in planting the forehead to the ground. Fantastic for giving a rest to your heart, reducing your heart rate as well. Let's do one more time. Clasp your fingers, plant the head a few inches in front of you, straighten the thighs, take both the hands, straighten them. The thyroid is squeezing, getting a good massage. Back of the neck is straight. And lie down in child, stay in child pose for a few more seconds. So, getting ready for camel. Straighten up your thighs. This is one way, support your lower back. Then grab hold of your heels, looking at the ceiling. This is the one pose. And then you can go down, completely lie down, feeling the stretch in your thigh muscles. Wrap your hands around your head. And release. Come out of the pose. We are going to do one more hip opening, lizard, before we do the half spinal twist. So the lizard was, remember, this is the starting position. We, right? Bring the right leg in between the hands. This is one way. And then move the right leg outside. Now both the hands are together. And then lower your body. Right leg is opening up. Maybe I should change the side so that you can see it better. Opening the right hip. Lowering. Pushing this away. Pushing it down. And come back up. Right knee on the ground. Left leg comes in between. Move the left leg out. Both the palms are close to each other. Lower yourself. Open the left hip now. And release. We are going to do the half spinal twist, sitting on the left hand side. Hold the right leg with the left hand. Plant the right hand behind your back. Take the left hand from the outside of the right leg, pushing to the left, looking over your right side, and twisting your back. Let me show it this way. You see, half spinal twist. Close your eyes. And release. A little bit of counter stretch. Change the side. Sit on the right side. Left leg is at the top. Grab hold of the left leg. Plant the left hand behind your back. Take the right hand on the outside of the left leg, grabbing hold of the ankle and pushing the left leg to the right, and you're looking over your left, feeling this twist. Half spinal twist, looking over your left shoulder. And release, a little bit of counter stretch. Release. Getting ready for standing, a couple of poses while standing up. Let's do first standing forward bend. You're shifting the weight to the front part of the feet. Straighten your hands. Stretch your back. Bend from your lower back. Keep the legs straight, don't bend the legs. Let the head and the hands hang loose. Move head from side to side, forward and backward. Now grab hold of the hand, leg anywhere, ankle, thigh, calf muscles anywhere. Keep the leg straight is the key. And slowly come up the lower back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bit back, head is come up last. Upper back, back of the neck, and the head. Little bit of counter stretch and release. Getting ready for a flow, warrior flow. Straighten, create a right leg is stretched in front, left leg is bent back, right leg is bent a little bit into the warrior, heart open. This is a standing warrior. We did a warrior with the one knee on the ground. This time, the left knee is bent. Hand parallel to the ground. Actually, I should change the side so you can see that. Tighten the core. Rotate to the left because that's the leg straight. Bend to left. Right hand is close to the right ear. Bending to the left, feeling the stretch on the right side. Bend to right, feeling the stretch on the left. Left hand is close, left ear. You can rest the hand on the calf muscles or rest it on the ground. Open the chest up, look up. And come up. Stay here. Since the right leg is extended forward, take the left leg off the ground Hands parallel to the ground. You're flying like a bird. Left leg is bent. Take the left leg higher, 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 maintaining balance. And release. This time, left leg is stretched in front of you. Right leg is in the back. Come into the warrior, prayer pose. Open your heart. Look up. Come out of the pose. Hands parallel to the ground. Move to the twist to the right. Bend to the right. Open warrior. You're bending to the right. And just hand is just resting anywhere. Feeling the stretch on the left side. Bending to the left. Right hand is right here. The palm is on the ground. And looking at the ceiling. Chest is opening up. And coming up. Since the left leg is stretched, right leg comes off the ground. Making an attempt to fly a bird on a single leg. Bending forward, staying focused. If you want, you can close your eyes for a second and see if you can still maintain the balance. And release.